Anytime I teach a Muay Thai class, a martial arts class, I always make sure to reiterate the fact that you should never underestimate whoever your opponent is, whether they be an aggressor, whether they be someone that's just standing, someone that doesn't look like they could fight, someone that doesn't look like they could contend with you. Why? Because you never know what they know. You don't know what they have. And you don't know that if what they know or what they have can take you out. Whether that's put in the hospital or whether that's RIP. However it is, never underestimate people. And where did I learn that from? Well, I learned it from other martial artists, but also from scripture, right? In 1 Samuel 16, verse 7, it tells us that it says, man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. We can't see the heart of people, right? We don't know what's on the inside. God does, right? And so we can look on the outside of people, and unfortunately, we do that a lot, right? And I feel like it's ingrained in us by social media, by television, by culture, subculture, and in some areas of the world it's more than others, sure. But there's always this expectation of a person should look a certain way, and that's the way that they look, right? If you look at somebody wearing a bandana and they tell you he's a doctor, you may not believe that person because in your mind, a doctor should look a certain way. But the fact that he has a bandana does not mean that he doesn't know how to be a doctor. Do most doctors wear bandanas? No, but I'm trying to make a point, right? And so the point is, and I think that a lot of us, well, most of us have done it at least at one point in our lives, or maybe some of you are doing it right now, right? And the plain and simple fact is that it's probably been done to us, whether it was spoken or whether someone just looked at us and thought, how in the world do they know how to do that? Or they can't do that. There's no way that person deserved that job, or that person can do that job. Plain and simple fact is, with God, all things are possible. When I look at that particular story in the context of 1 Samuel 16:7, you know, they brought all of David's brothers up there, minus him, underestimating, perhaps judging based on what he looked like and not based on what God is called to be, or what God was stirring up in him on the inside and preparing him to do. When I read through the story of Joseph, you know, you can look at him, a picture of him, a snippet of video of him in the dungeon and think that person has no future. And yet God created a situation, got him up out of there, and he became second in command of the whole kingdom. So my word for the day is God can do anything with anyone. Never underestimate people. Never judge people based on their appearance. You don't know what they know. You don't know what they have. I have God, and I know that he's going to do something great to me. If you agree, hit the like, leave a comment, say me too. And I'm praying for all of you. God bless and have a great day.